Hello there and welcome back to Let's Play Worlds 2. I'm the RNGenius, but you may call me Eric, and we left off in Antaloor. In the last episode we examined the little house in the bottom, like here, right here. We went in here on the quest on how those corpses on the hooks were disappearing. Turns out there was an animal breeder from the Merchant's Guild in here, and he was feeding them the corpses. And he had an entire squadron killed outside, murdered outside by giant ants. And I actually told him his idea is pretty good. At least you're not murdering any travelers, you're just taking corpses and murdering guards. Probably not the right course of action, all things considered. But we're supposed to check in with the Merchant's Guild and, well, talk to them. We also have this Lost Head quest that I want to trade in, and that's right there. Meaning I'm gonna do that right now. My contact should be right around this corner. Sorry, dudes. Just let me through. I know. Oh God, you're pushing me back here. Guess I have to just jump over you. What is this place? This is the Mercenary Guild. The Merchant's Guild. Ah, no. Gallop. I can buy stuff here. All kinds of stuff. You've got basically everything. You've got ear staff. Oh. It's not... I've got 40,000 gold. Might as well. Master Fire Staff. Okay, Senior Fire Staff. No need for those. What are you offering here? Altar Carrier, Stone Effect, Fire Effect. No need. What are these? Battle Clarity, Blunt Force, Overdraw, Metallurgy. I know all those. And your prices are quite steep, mister. Now I'm going to switch... No. I'm going to switch to this staff, because it seems much more potent than this one. I'll also take that damage crystal out. And then just immediately break this bad boy down for 1 essence of air. Sadly I cannot upgrade this one, so I cannot put that thing in there. But that's gonna come eventually, I feel. Getting my hands on these essences, I don't know how you're supposed to do it. Like, I do not know a good way of doing that. I guess the best way would be just buying a ton of air staffs, but I don't see that being a, like, viable thing to do. The Lost Head quest is most likely not in here. I don't want to... Not right now. We're not going to do the Merchant Guild quests right this second. First, I want to get out. And look at this. Scroll in. Can I scroll in farther? No. Let's get around. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't see you standing there. Oh. There's too many people in this city. Can't even... And how lightly are these women dressed? Like, I can see so many belly buttons here. I've never seen so many belly buttons in my life. I am not entirely certain why I'm having such a hard time doing this. Oh my god, if I had just stolen from that guy. That was the theft option. Oh my god. Starting draw, poison arrow, cool. These are not worth picking up. I don't even know why I looked into that. This is supposed to be where the dude is, right? There's nobody in here. Oh!
What's this?
I have been looking for you. Now I can equip these. Let's play around with you. What's that do? It creates an area of effect, heals 80 HP. Intriguing. Drains 67 targets life force. I don't have any time modifiers. Open amulet. Let us remove everything. Move all cards to inventory. Yes. Hypnotization. Let's remove all the... Let's remove all these and try out a little bit of decay. If I put that on myself, strips target of all effects with 15% chance of dispelling the adverse ones. What if I put damage on it? Spectral damage. Creates effect on target. Spectral damage per hit. Returns spectral damage to attacking enemy. Okay. Now if I take that out, I can't because I've got the modifiers in. Yes, I can. Summons Dark Knight. And damage bonus. Summons a creature of level 4. Strength. Decay. That's very interesting. If I take that out, what do? Summons Dark Knight. If I put it in there, summons Dark Knight for 36 seconds, for 63, for 60. Oh. If I put AoE, strips target of all effects, does damage and range, dispels all effects on unit, and gives resistance to spells. Spectral resistance. Okay. And now switch it to a zombie. Physical resistance. Animates unit under control. That also sounds nice. Heals. Drains damage. Drains life force per second, and attacking enemies are held in place for 4.2 seconds. In range of 4 meters. You know what? Can I put that on this? Is the question. Drains life force. And if I now put protection on it, take this out, add protection. Attacking enemies are held in place. If I do this, it's all gonna be like 300 frost damage, and attacking enemies are held in place. And that's basically the same thing that the blinding was before, and held in place. I don't know if that's that good, but we don't know. So that's what happens there. And the other one was, like, if I put decay here, return spectral damage per hit, and spectral damage in general. Dispel spectral resistance. I guess this would be the most useful here. I wonder when I can add a third layer. Like, why can I not do that? Why is that third slot down there blocked off? What do I need to have a third effect going on? I probably have to have the right enchantments. What happens now? Strips target of effects. Spectral resistance. No. Where was the resurrect? There's another spectral damage per second, but only on a single enemy. And I could just put a second enchant. No, I can't, because I've already had 4 carriers here. I have this summon carrier. And summons a Dark Knight. Well, 10% health is honestly not a whole lot. I cannot give him a damage boost either. I can increase that duration to 80 seconds. So every time I shoot a spell now, I also summon the Dark Knight, and it costs me 600 mana. I don't... Well, let's try that bad boy out. I'm not putting that in there yet. The hypnotizing one.
I'm busy at the moment. Please leave. Immediately.
Yeah. You look to be real involved with something here.
This is not a trivial matter, so I expect a good explanation for your intrusion upon my work.
That's actually why I'm here. Because of your work.
You came to inquire about a half-delivered corpse.
Actually, I'm here to deliver the other half.
You? But where did you get it?
Lusum tracked it down.
Such professionals are so rare these days. I can't thank you enough.
Apparently not.
I see. Perhaps in return you can agree to admit this decent reward. Now, forgive me, but I have to concentrate on examining the body. My analysis must be ready by midnight, so I have to gently advise you to leave my cellar.
Cool. Confidence message. Your reputation has increased. I can return to Lusum for my reward. Can I... That's called confidence message, but can I still look at it? I'm curious. Confidence message. Dear potential recruit, if you're reading this message, you've been noticed by our recruiters here at the Necromancers Guild. We're a small operation and often misunderstood. Don't let that sway you. Ours is a rewarding life with many supporters, both financial and moral, all throughout Antaloor. Why the bad image, you ask? We just chalk it up to public superstition. Many people simply don't understand the circle of life and death. They don't want to, nor do they have to. Death is a private matter these days, and we as a society don't exactly leave our dead rotting in the streets, in decent places at least. No, we hide them away, and thus death has taken on a very mythical stature in our world, making necromancy appear barbaric and evil. Rest assured, no harm is ever done to a reanimated body. The person who was once inside no longer exists. All a necromancer does is reuse the shell. In essence, we recycle it. Why waste what nature gives to us to use? The way we see it, we are the ultimate conservationists. Life and death are the very fabric of our existence in this world. If you wish to learn how to weave this fabric to your will and create beautiful tapestries and works of natural art, and if our philosophy does not seem offensive to you, find Koinen at the Mage's Guild. Take any letter from him signed, Sincerely Yours. These are always our requests. This letter was enchanted to self-destruct after reading. We can't be leaving a paper trail now, can we? Be seeing ya. Sincerely yours, Muntisir. They were not kidding. Turns out I cannot deliver that back to our friend the dude. Since there's nobody around, let's try and... Hi. I hope he does not follow me around. Okay, he didn't follow me outside. Because I think the citizens might not be so happy about a corpse following me around. What else are we supposed to do? In here we're supposed to talk to those guys, get their quest done, Inside Man and the Priest. Anything back here? Brotherhood Warriors Guild. Oh, okay. Let's actually enter the Merchants Guild now. Oh, God. Of course you are standing inside of the way. There's too many people here for my taste. Do you guys have any quests? Because I'm interested in fighting a little bit. We've got so many new ways to fight. I want to test them out.
Huh?
That's all you've got to say, huh? Huh. Huh.
Seriously, I don't need any more carpets, but I'm sure I heard one of the merchants saying they needed one.
Actually, I'm here because I've discovered a way for the guild to lower their costs on ingredients.
I'm listening.
One of your guild members has been breeding animals in captivity to harvest ingredients faster.
Who? Ubaj? He cut out the hunters? Unbelievable.
I've convinced him to work with the guild directly. Your vendors can start selling them today.
I don't know who you are, but I could kiss you. For a price, that is. But seriously, consider yourself an honorary member of the Merchants Guild.
I like how that lamp in the background is swinging left and right, like, oh yeah. Like there's some kind of poltergeist at work.
What's our next move?
Initiative. I like you already. Speak to Ubaj's wife. I'll take care of the rest.
Definitely looks like a poltergeist to my experienced eyes. 2,000! Oh! Meet Ubaj at his house near Gandohar. Okay. Before we do that, however, I want to fight. I want to get a little bit of, you know, I want to test out the new skills I've acquired. To do that, I have a quest to get an Elvish rune. We had to kill a couple of scorpions to get there, and the poison was, like, getting on my nerves a great deal. And I want to see, is this summoning spell limited to one skeleton? We'll find out. Also, this music is getting a little bit on my nerves. There you go. I wanna listen into some sinister music. And I think we have just the thing inside of here. We should also be a lot stronger than we used to be, although I don't have the poison resistance. I still have what it takes, I feel. That's not what we're looking for. You should be right around this corner. You look like you're gonna take forever doing this, but at least you are cannon fodder. Or are you aggroed on? Holy moly. That's gonna be very resource heavy. They live for 80 seconds until they die. They look very, very useful. Thing is, I'd rather have... You know, this is not... You're not supposed to head right here. Okay. Let's build up a strategy. We've seen how they operate. Of course, we do not want to take any damage. We don't want to ever get close to an enemy. So, remove all cards here. We've gotta make this into a smart thing. Move all cards to inventory. Yes. This is going to be a missile. We're gonna make this into a very powerful one. The most powerful we have. I think air magic might be the strongest I have. I'll put 2 times air magic in here. Put one more missile. Put a damage modifier on it. Homing. I don't have any of these. So we now have a 350 damage shock missile. As for this amulet, also gonna put missile here. This is going to immediately be heals. Drains life. Ah, sure, why not? Do I have another homing modifier? Yes, I do. Well, drains life is cool, and then we put a summoning modifier on this bad boy. With the decay effect, summons Dark Knight. Lasting longer for 70 seconds. For 80 seconds. Nice. So we do damage with this one, and we can... No, we summon the cannon fodder with that one, and we do damage with this one. And we do that by summoning an... Give me 1 time modifier back. By summoning a meteor shower. No, that's not the meteor shower I was looking for. 55 fire damage per hit. 75 lasting so long. Since the Dead Knight dies very quickly, I'd rather have him be alive for less long, and or I'd rather have the damage I do be going on for a longer time. 12 seconds there. That's good. Yeah. Yeah. Anything to make better about this spell? I don't have any more missiles. I cannot put anything else there. I'd only have one of these. Only have one of these and Necromancy level 1. Okay. Try that out. Switch to... Why is that unusable? Spell is too unstable to control. It increase... Ah, of course, I'm using 2 necromancies. I'm... smart man. This does more damage anyways. But it also costs... No, this does way more damage if I can't keep them locked in place. Although it says it does more frost damage, you know? But still, if we get a couple of more of those ear modifiers, it's gonna be much different. Oh, we still have you guys. So, thing is, I'd rather scout ahead. With the good Oculus, where were the big amount of scorpions? We were talking about 10 million scorpions? 12? Close to 12 million scorpions back here. Yeah, definitely. Hello there. Beautiful. Then we go around this way. I know motion sickness is coming along. Oh, that's me. That's an interesting situation to be in. I was looking at myself. I rarely do that these days. So, were you around? Yes, that's where you are. You're already going at it, Mr. Dead Knight. Hello. Now switch to this one and get the damage in. Let's look how the strategy is working out. They're getting staggered by the Dead Knights, and they are taking damage from not only the AoE I'm putting them through, but I think if with a little optimization that might work out well. That guy's using bow and arrow. That's even cooler. Of course, the Dead Knights aren't doing a whole lot of damage, but that's okay. With the AoE I'm throwing at them, that won't matter. Don't come at me. Don't come at me. I know my alarm is ringing now, but you probably can't hear a thing because the noise these guys are putting me through is actually quite sincere. Okay, Firestorm has already ended, so I might as well do this. So, that's a very much more interesting way to fight, I think, than just standing there and hacking away at the enemy. I'm having fun. Actually, the episode was over, but we are not done. We are not even close to done. What we want to do is continue. Is that gold? I know if I were you, I'd probably take a little bit of gold with me, but apparently you're not into that, so... I mean, I can dig it. Not really. There's something wrong. Are you... is there a scorpion here? We didn't... There is one. That's a corpse. That noise was one of my knights getting disabled, or... yeah. Hey, don't do that. That was not what I wanted to switch to. He is disposing quite well of my skeletons. They are getting summoned with 10% health, of course, but hey, stop it! You're not supposed to come at me here. Dude.
Better be worth it.
Scorpion poison. Something. Sadly, the poison actually affects my mana regeneration rate, so that's not a cool thing. Switch to summoning knights. These guys dead. That's quite a big chamber. Before I step in, let's do the smart thing. Ants. 2 ants. 3 ants. I don't believe it. Thing is, I am summoning those guys everywhere and they do aggro. And those are my knights, so we're actually doing something pretty cool here. They don't aggro people? That surprises me. There were ants everywhere. Like, I'm more scared about of my own guys than of these ants. Where's my... Hi.
Warned you.
What do I get? I get an Elvish rune and now the boss spawns, right? Bring the second stone to Sakaris. Why was there a dude carrying that thing? There's a giant ant. You know, you put me through all these scorpion fights. I thought that there was actually something going on, but this is, like, very unexciting. And these ants are so passive. Almost passive-aggressive, really. So there was another dude I was able to loot right here. You. No, you had the stone. I'm not... Actually, That's what unequips my weapon. Taking out a torch is what unequips my weapon. Let's watch them work. I'm tired of watching them work. I like to do more damage than that. So this style of fighting might be a little more interesting for me, but it's not that good. I guess it's probably going to be a lot better against big mobs than small ones, because they won't actually get to attack me. I hope. Or against multiple enemies and not just those ants. We'll see. We'll see. For now I got that Elvish stone. I'm gonna get out of this cave and then I am going to warp back and talk to Zakaris. In this episode, yes. In this episode. Give me my... I wish I had stamina regeneration. That's a spell I would equip. Okay. Cool, Elvish rune has been obtained. Eolus has a university is what that the piece of advice just said. Okay, teleport back to... Come on. Get me a little scroll down. That's far enough. There's so many teleporters down there. And get me here. I hope that's the right one. It's the right one.
Wonder where this leads.
I know where it leads. Zakaris, I've got something special for you. Oh.
I was beginning to think Hatmandor got the best of you. Listen, I may have found the location of the third runestone. But before I get ahead of myself, let's see that Elvish stone.
I mean, I have it, but I don't know how much seeing you're planning on.
That kind of talk is often how freak shop accidents happen. Now listen up. Heard on good authority that the human runestone is located somewhere on the island of Eolus. Don't know where exactly, but that's where you come in.
What's in it for me?
Have a little faith. Can't tell you exactly what the reward will be, but I promise you, it'll be worth the effort.
Alright.
I hope so.
I'll get your stone.
Great. You know where to find me when you do.
Find the human runestone. Now that I think about... Now that whole thinking business is not gonna be worth. Because I'm in a dungeon and I cannot look at the main map. Let's teleport back to Gandohar. This is my personal chest that I could put a bunch of paint into. Paint pigments.
Let's see.
And that's the only place I will ever store stuff at, but please, that's where the paint pigments belong. And I guess the sealing crystal as well. Putting stuff in there works so well. Anything else I want to put in there? Yeah. Lima's Adventure, Handbook for Lovers, Alchemy, actually... Where's the magic one? Where's the magic one? Attributes of armor. I want to keep the magic one. Alchemy. Ah! Clever, clever Eric. Magic and crafting. Upgrade weapons. You can have that as well. Oh, I can't give that away. Yeah, the thing's not full. Oh yeah, I can put these oculuses away. That's a very good way of getting rid of them. And all those potions. Water mastery. Traps. I guess that can stay in there. Feels really rewarding for that to actually not eat any inputs there, but that's okay. We just put all those traps away. I thought that was crowding my inventory anyways. Then we'll teleport back to our island, and from that point onwards I will end it. Gandohar is right up here. That was a long episode. I'm sorry about that. Or I guess you're happy about it. I don't know who you are. I would be happy about something like this. You might not be. So, I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope I will see you in the next episode as well. Until next time, bye-bye.